So this is the time that people should understand this thing, okay? It's not in books. Maybe there may be books that may be projecting that, but this truth is not documented. It's not a documentary. It is a soul experience. Now listen, a woman is the original figure. A woman is the existence. Woman lived before man. A woman is the beginning, the existence. A woman existed before a man. The original beings of this very space that you find yourself is a woman. So that is why biologically there is already an existing life force before the contribution or before the man comes in. So when you look at the story of creation in religion or in the Bible, you'd realize that there is a twist, there is a turn upside down where a man is placed first before the woman. This is a manipulation. I don't care how theological you are. I don't care how intelligent you think you are. If you can't embrace this natural reality, then you are an enemy to this very plane. You don't belong here. Listen to this. It is sad that maybe people may be relating to me by age, but it is sad that even if we are talking about age, it is very sad and pity that someone like me is now coming to tell an old person that this is the reality. There has been a manipulation. You have to come to understand. Listen, even on biological grounds, it is naturally proven to you that the life force energy, which is very feminine, has existed before. So the figure of womanhood is what life is about. You have to be wise. So listen, wisdom is not achieved in books. You can read a book for knowledge, fine. But when we talk about wisdom, it is actually what is making you qualify. So now let me tell you. Creation came subconsciously. Creation wasn't conscious. That is why it remains mystery for the one who has lost this connection with source. Creation is not conscious. It's subconscious. When I say subconscious, it means that there is no masculine effect to manifest. It has always been feminine, meaning that there is no consciousness that is playing a role in creation. The only relevance of consciousness is when creation has to be continued. And that is where manhood comes in. Listen to me very carefully. For creation to continue, then it is up to the man to qualify for that. So whether the man or no man, there is already life. I don't know if you understand me. I'm not in a hurry. I always tell people that I'm not in a hurry. This is a reality that you have to know in this very time to save your soul. As I say, ya na ye kan ho asem no. Ye pese ye kire se enkwa nea ɛma nkwa yɛ nkwa no ɛyɛ ɔno a. Ɛna sɛnea yɛsi kaa abɔdeɛ sɛm kyerɛɛ wo no, yɛadaadaa wo. Sɛ papa bi gyina hɔnom na ɔse ɛhan mmra, esum mmra, ɛyɛ gyimie. Mountains ne mmra ɛna wei mmra, ɛyɛ gyimie. Ɛyɛ gyimie a Broni ɛnam nkrataa so de daadaa wo kwasiampani. Sua nyansa. Creation story that you are seeing in this Bible is a lie. You see, some people come and they say that, you see, religion, is trying to say something, and you are very stupid, though. No book has to tell you the frequency of creation. You should feel it in your soul, and if you are not feeling it now, then it means that a lot has happened to you. Creation is not consciousness unless we want to continue what is already there. Then we need to be now conscious. No, listen to me very carefully. So, the Bible says, and God said, let there be light. We are seeing consciousness there. We are seeing a man who is saying, you see that thing? They are creating this spell of illusions and magic. You see, magic, let me tell you, magic. When we say magic, when you read the creation story, you would realize that the concept of magic, masculine, magic, thing, is very, very manifested there. So you realize that, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. That is not how creation works. Creation is subconscious and is very progressive. It happens subconsciously. So now, you read the Bible and they say that, and then man was lonely and man was alone, and then he needed a woman, and the woman is stupidity. Listen, let me tell you this. You have to turn it upside down rather. And it wasn't like the woman was lonely or alone and she needed a man. Even if you are going by this frequency, then you should come to understand that there was a need of conscious continuation of life force energy. And that is why the man came in. So, where is the manipulation coming from? It is coming from the masculine frequency. So now let me put it this way. Women were already given life because the mechanisms of life is bared on their body. So the egg is there. Now you, the man, you want a child, you want a creation. So now consciousness is taking place. So now you have to consciously come and qualify with something of you. You can't just come and take and go. So that is why manhood now becomes relevant. So you can't come and take and go. So when we say life, we are saying that it is something that is already going on. You came to meet it, but you have to now come and qualify to continue. So a manipulation happened. So the toxic masculine took advantage of this very consciousness to manipulate reproduction. So there are aliens who came upon seeing this natural order. They didn't respect. And that's why I'm telling you that even the toxic masculine is from the feminine. And whatever that you are doing, a cycle, it comes to you. And that is the manifestation. We are in a karmic age now, where people who committed a lot of things are now experiencing it in their body. So for you to have a world where the state of men have become so dark should tell you that there are some people with us who don't belong here. There is an alienated manipulation. So now this is how it happened. So now there was a genetic manipulation on the woman body, which is the woman body, which is now it should no more become a portal that can independently bring life, but now needs to co-dependent, now depend on a woman, on a man. So I'm not saying that man having to have a child or have to um, 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 have sex or something is bad. It's not bad. It's nothing wrong. But there is a manipulation in all this sexuality thing. There is manipulation in sexuality. If women begin to understand that there is manipulation in sexuality, that is where they would realize that it's not just like, let me open my legs for men to keep coming and be. No, that's where you understand qualification. Now you will begin to realize that it's not everybody that is qualified for this great energy of godliness. They have to. And now men are proving it at all angles that they don't qualify. They are rather manipulating for their agenda. And that is why nature's reset will be so powerful. And it is something that is already ongoing in our soul, in our body. Listen, nature's reset is already starting from our body. The judgment is starting from our body. That's why I'm saying that, see, people are not going to survive this thing that is coming. So there is a manipulation where women have been devolved genetically and biologically. So now it doesn't look like life is already going on. Now it looks like there is a man that is coming to rather enforce life. So there is a lot that's why I always say that the ascension and the awakening of a woman is beneficial. It's even a beneficiary thing to the earth and to even men. If men really want to experience tranquility and balance, they should become very needful and valuable, because this is how it is for the man on earth. A man on earth is here to prove qualification to be here, because life is already going on. So that is why the woman has to give you her nature for you to live. So that's why every man bears femininity. Man has femininity because, yes, for a man to now be compatible to the frequency of this very plane, he has to connect to that. And a man, for you to become a divine masculine being, you have to be valuable, you have to be needful, be a man of importance to the woman, to the earth. You should be the one to even be communicating the power of the divine feminine to your fellow men so that they will live. So you have to wake up from the illusion and embrace the reality so that you'll be okay. So the genetic manipulation and the biological manipulation on women has now given men this sexual power, making it look like there is no manifestation without the man. But it is wrong. So you see the ego masculine people, where they come to say that it wasn't like it began with a man and a woman. No. It began with a woman. And then for creation to continue, or for creation to keep manifesting, to keep continuing, for us to now have the seeds and keep planting, then there was a need for this masculine balance. So balance is something that is after the reality. So as a man, connecting to nature becomes something prior. You have to be, you don't manipulate nature. You have to connect and align and make sure that you are becoming needful, technical. You are physically making things work on it. Naturally, for people to be okay, you are helping. So your test as a man is to raise a child, to love nature and to be natural. But are they doing that? It's not a woman that has to raise a child. You came with your sperm to prove qualification. Now the woman has accepted it. Now a child has come. You have left the child and the mother and you are run away somewhere. And where do you think you are running to? You are still in the mother. And you offend the feminine force, you offend, you provoke everything against you. And that is why people who do that are not going to experience success. They will keep being in the dark, and what they fear will keep coming to them because they are very stupid and they lack basic orientation and natural orientation about life because they have been manipulated by aliens. The civilization you are seeing here is alienated. Is an alienated civilization that seeks to destroy nature. So that is why they have genetically manipulated men. So every sperm that now the man is putting in the woman is very alien. And that's why there are children now. And the women have accepted the alienated sperm into their body. And as a woman, you are an energy. So anything you accept, you become. And it becomes a part of you. And you manifest with it. So that's why we have children now. We have boys and girls who are disconnected, who are dark, who are in their lowest vibration, and they are just carried away. So when you go to the towns, don't you see the men and the women? It's like there is no life. They are all caught up in a dimension that they can never recover, even if they keep coming here. And it's a pity. And it's a pity. It's a pity. So, as a man, you should come to realize that you being here is a very important moment for you to become value. You being here means that there is a work you have to do on yourself, basically, as a man. Because everything you consciously give to the earth, you get it back. Everything you consciously give to the woman, you get it back. So men are here complaining that women don't trust women, women are this, women are that, women are bad, women are this. They are because of you. You have been manipulated. So it has affected you, your sperms. And you are going there and you manipulated the woman to have sex. So in as much as the woman was doing doesn't mean that that is the thing. You can manipulate people to accept something and it will become natural with them. So that's why many women that you see today, they have become masculine and toxic because yes, everything that is going on, most of them are not aware. And most of them too are products of the corrupted sperm, which they have to do a lot of work to filter their masculinity and be in their feminine. We will continue.